What is going on, you guys? My name is Ben James, and welcome to my non-spoiler review of Death on the Nile. This movie is a follow-up to The Murder on the Orient Express, and it's directed and starred by Kenneth Branagh playing Hercule Poirot. I hope that pronunciation was close enough. We have a cast here filled with a lot of familiar faces, but as you could guess, the story ends up with a death on the Nile, where our mystery begins with our detective thrown into this trying to figure out who did it. Kenneth Branagh does a great job of portraying this character once again, and the portrayal of this character is very fun to watch because he's very confident in his abilities and his deductive reasoning, which at times really frustrates the other characters. But I can't blame it because this detective has solved 15 cases prior to this. The entire cast does a great job in portraying their characters, and the motives placed on each of these characters makes it very realistic to think all of these people are suspects. One thing that this film does that other mystery murders lack in is it offers stakes. I find myself asking these questions. Will this crime be solved before they return? Is the killer going to strike again? And who can you trust on a boat filled with strangers? At first, I was annoyed at the convenience and the coincidence that our detective came across some information or some other characters. And I thought I was just gonna have to set my disbelief aside and just enjoy the film. But the movie explains these coincidences in such a fantastic manner. I was thrown back at these reveals, and that alone invested me into the film even more. And the cinematography of this film is very well done. The first 30 to 45 minutes is just a bunch of sweeping shots of Egypt, and it's truly beautiful. But I do often judge mystery movies on the extent of how you're able to solve the mystery along with the detective. I really liked the first season of Sherlock Holmes, the BBC, because in those seasons, it felt like you were there with Sherlock trying to figure it out, and there was times where I actually figured out the episode before the reveal. Knives Out is another great example of this as well. And this movie does that. It gives you all the information that you need to figure out this mystery along with the detective. And I feel like that was missing from Murder on the Orient Express. It makes the film way more enjoyable and rewatchable when you're able to pick up on these context clues. And when you rewatch it, you're like, oh, I missed that. It makes it exciting. Overall, I think this film does offer really good rewatchability, and even if you want to take your friends to this film and see if they could figure it out. For me, there was a couple things that were too obvious that I picked up on that kind of ruined some of the reveal, but it was still very enjoyable. But because of all these factors, I'm gonna have to give Death on the Nile a 7.5 out of 10. But I really did like this film a lot more than I thought it was going to be, and if you're looking for something to watch this weekend, or maybe on Valentine's Day, I wouldn't hesitate on this film. Now, this is the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed, please hit a like and subscribe on the channel. We have a lot of content coming out here. Also, I am going to be on vacation for a short amount of times, but I will have scheduled uploads on my break, so we're not going to miss out on a single day. But my name is Ben James, you guys, and I truly hope you enjoyed my review. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!